Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching GEEKCASTER. I'm Michael 7 Michael, and we've got with us today
Harry Bailey,
aka
Double Shot,
and his superpower consists of
coffee.
How you doing, Harry?
I'm doing good. I'm doing great, actually.
Really?
Yes, such an awesome weekend.
I want to jump into it. You went to Baltimore Con, didn't you?
I went to Baltimore Con, and I went to Baltimore Book Festival.
Wow.
2 in
Back
1.
to back.
Yeah.
And since you're a superhero, you got to hang out with other superheroes. Is that correct?
Maybe, I don't mean to brag, but bam! Who's that? Who that?
Big circle. I can't see.
Is it up there?
Okay, there you go. No, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Luke Cage himself. That was great.
He's awesome. He's an awesome guy, actually.
So this is the first time that you've ever been to Baltimore Con.
Yes.
What was that like?
It was a great experience. It's still up and coming. It's only been around for a few years. Mm-hmm. They still have to work on a few things as far as organizing certain events that they have. But the artists that were there are all talented. I met a couple of nice artists there. Mm-hmm. Actually, one of the artists that was actually at the event has participated at one of my events here in New York.
Oh, wow.
Michael Gerlich, an awesome illustrator. He actually specializes in Supergirl and Superman. He loves drawing those superheroes. And it was actually his first big comic convention too. So we was both experiencing Baltimore Comic Con together for the first time.
Now this year in particular, you're going to New York Comic Con coming up. You just did Baltimore Con. You actually run cons.
Yes.
So this, between now and the end of the year, and we're going to go to WinterCon.
Yes.
This is probably the most amount of cons you've been to ever.
Yeah, actually, because I did 4 myself.
Okay.
And then my 5th big one is going to be at the Central Library in November, I believe November 8th. Don't trust me on that. I have to look back at my calendar. But you're right. I just did Baltimore, and we're going to do New York Comic Con this weekend. It's been a very busy but very productive and blessed year for me. Just being able to see all these different artists, these different people, these colorful people, cosplayers. Mm-hmm. This is what we love to do. And I'm excited. Speaking of Baltimore, there was another artist, and I promised him that I would do a quick book review of his latest graphic novel called Nomad.
Oh, cool.
And it's an awesome graphic novel about a magician who is pretty much kind of like the ruler of his domain, and he senses a threat of aliens coming to take over his village. So you guys should check this out. I wrote a few notes about it, and I don't mean to bore you guys, but
I don't mean to bore you, but I will. No.
But I will, yes. So pretty much the gist of it is that Nomad, who is pretty much the main character of this book, he embarks on a perilous quest to confront the veiled intruders that threaten his land. His journey takes him beyond the sea of storms to a land masked in legend. There, he must unravel the fate of a lost race and confront a ruthless enemy who threatens to devastate the fabric of the galaxy. So, starting off in this book, he's eating maggots.
Oh, wow.
On his journey to survive. I thought that was kind of weird, but kind of...
Is he a superhero, like an anti-superhero?
He's kind of an anti-superhero. Like, I don't want to give too much away. There is a twist at the end.
Okay.
And the only take-back of this book is that I feel like it should have more characters because it's mostly just him you see in it. Mm-hmm. It's kind of like him on this journey, but he's kind of by himself, so it kind of gets stale a little bit.
Okay.
But overall, it's an interesting story.
Yeah, and you know what?
You should check it out, guys.
We want to support more independent projects. So if you have something, hit us up, and hey, we might check it out and talk about it during the show. So please reach out to us. All right. So before we jump into the excitement of New York Comic Con and all the things that are going to happen there, and then also a couple places that you guys might be able to still get tickets, let's just level everything off with the Iron Fist debacle.
Yes. All right. So I wanted to confirm what I mentioned in a previous episode about Colleen Wing, and I was actually correct, and I'm happy that I was, because I didn't want to have egg on my face. There is a storyline where Iron Fist does pass the power over to Colleen Wing, but it's only to help her live. So I'll just read this briefly. I won't bore you guys. I'll try not to bore you guys, but this is facts. Okay. After being brainwashed as a living weapon by the Iron Fist foe, Master Khan, Denny melds his mind with hers in order to break her free from this control. As a result, Colleen gains knowledge of Kunlun martial arts as well as chi control, allowing her to focus her chi to enhance her strength, accelerate her healing, and reduce her body functions to survive severe conditions. So yeah.
Do you think that because of her holding down this series, definitely held it down with season 2, you think she's going to get her own spin-off as a superhero? I mean, she's definitely going to get more work as an actress. That's for sure.
Definitely. I think she deserves it. I mean, I have to be biased, but you know, I really see Jessica Henwick having her own show. Not even with the Daughters of Dragon. I feel like, especially now, that you kind of want to see more females in that type of role. You know, you have Jessica Jones, you have Supergirl, and it's also refreshing to see an Asian woman to have her own lead role in a fighting show. You don't really see that. So I think, yeah, that's definitely a possibility.
I think that would be great. Yeah, I definitely think that would be great. Now, the future for Iron Fist, to me, looks pretty dim. In reference to the feedback from the fans, what do you think the possible directions that it can go?
Well, this past season showed promise as far as the villain. You don't need a over-the-top villain to tell the story of Iron Fist. The fans will watch anything as long as it's intriguing and it will make them watch the next episode. Right. So, for example, with the Mary Walker character, she pretty much was just a ex-militant who suffered PTSD and then through that created all these multiple personalities.
Right.
And she wasn't a bad person. She was just what's the word I'm looking for? I don't want to say misguided, but pretty much the actions that happened to her kind of put her in a dark path.
Right.
You know, so that doesn't necessarily make you a bad person. And I think you need a character like that, you know? Going back to Black Panther, Killmonger. I mean, he wasn't really a villain. You know, some of the things that he was talking about is actually true.
Right.
Granted, he killed his girlfriend. I mean, with that aside,
with no remorse.
Yeah, with no remorse.
Let's not go into that because there's so many issues with that film that no one wants to talk about. I don't want to go there right now.
Okay. All right, so I won't use that as an example, but you get what I'm saying.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
And then also looking at Luke Cage, his last season, again proves a really good villain makes for a really good hero.
Yes.
And a really good story. And they didn't really have that before because they had to do the whole hand thing. And you had to just get through that storyline and wrap that up with the hand. But now we could really focus on specific villains, which I'm super excited about.
Yeah, definitely. And Davos' chapter is not closed, so they can always bring him back.
They can. They can.
That would be a good season again.
I'm still looking forward to Luke Cage.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's just a good build-up. That whole season was awesome.
Right.
I mean, with Bushmaster and Nightshade, how they built up Nightshade for season 3.
Yeah.
That was great storytelling.
That was good. The very first episode had me troubled.
Yeah, I remember. You kind of didn't know where it was going.
Is this going to be an amazing season or not? But man, Bushmaster, yes. Yes, sir. I'm convinced. I'm sold. Now, Jessica Jones is due to drop.
Oh, man. The rivalry between her and Wildcat's going to be lit.
That's going to be amazing. But again, we have to get through Daredevil first.
Yes.
And then we'll have that. Jessica Jones is my girl.
Did you see the trailer for Daredevil that I posted?
Yes.
Oh, man. It looks so amazing. Kingpin.
Yeah. I mean, just dripping in blood. I mean, when you have a trailer where your lead character, your hero, is just out of breath and dripping in blood, you know it's gonna go somewhere.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, switching gears to New York Comic Con,
Yes.
there are a bunch of panels.
So many.
And releases, trailers. I'm gonna look up some stuff. They send us because we are press. They send us a whole bunch of really cool things. Also to mention, if you're watching GEEKCASTER on cable, we are now on Tuesday nights at 6:30 p.m. Nassau County and Suffolk County, Long Island, New York, on channel 115. If you're watching us in the 5 boroughs, please go to sevnetwork.com or geekcaster.com. Go to the section GEEKCASTER, and it has all the information because that's a little bit more complicated. But all our times and stuff are going to be there. We also just got renewed for the 5 boroughs on cable. So
That's right. Watch us.
Celebrating that is awesome and very, very thankful. So let's see. We have Legend M is announcing a new female lead for their film project, which is awesome. And they're going to be, let's see, they're going to have a panel Friday and show some stuff Friday, October 5th, 6:30 p.m. So anyone interested in that, you want to check that out. American Dad. A lot of the actors from American Dad are going to be there. In fact, aren't you interviewing some people?
Yeah, I'm going to interview the panel of American Dad and Family Guy.
Wow.
I was actually asked to do Family Guy as well because they know me. They know how awesome I am. Yeah. And I'm such a huge Family Guy fan, actually, so I can't wait.
BBC's America's Doctor Who will also be present at New York Comic Con.
First female.
Oh, really?
Yeah, first female to play Doctor Who. I can't wait.
Wow, there's so many things popping off at New York Comic Con. And this is your first New York Comic Con.
Yes, it is.
So we definitely, right after, have to have a breakdown of your assessment.
Oh, yeah, I think a lot of
gonna
people
be great.
will be happy to see me there.
This is going to be really good. Now, anyone looking for tickets, let's see if we can find something here. Because I know that's the first, hey, I want to go. Let's see if there's anything.
And there's still tickets available for Sunday, right?
Let's see. Most people, inventory is limited. Oh, wow. This can't be real. General admission, $644?
No, there has to be VIP package.
Okay.
I know it's expensive, but not that expensive.
Because I'm on New York tickets /censor. So, I don't know. Let's look at another. Let's say one ticket. $220? Okay, maybe this is something totally off. Well, there's so many other events going on during that time as well. Oh, wait, let's.
This is my face now.
You know what? You should make that into a shirt.
I think I am.
Wait. Put it down a little bit. Just getting the glare. There you go.
Okay.
Wait, a little lower.
Lower.
And bend forward. Like tilt it.
Oh, tilted like that was like this.
There you go.
There we go.
How was he, by the way?
He's down to earth. Like, he's just a very humble person. And I was able to talk to him for a few minutes before the photographer said, okay, well, you got to go. There's other people waiting. But no, I was going to make the best of my moment. And yeah, he said, oh, wow, double shot, that's an awesome character.
Are you now? If you could get him to do an episode,
Oh, that'd be amazing.
that'd be super cool.
I think I would have to harass him on his Instagram page, but that's okay.
Well, what you do is you take that picture, send it to him, and a picture of you wearing that shirt.
Yes.
And then remember you said it was awesome. So.
I'm just shaking my head, yes.
Were there any other moments that were just over the top for you when it came to the?
Yes, actually. So I actually found a Moon Knight cosplayer.
Really?
Yeah, and I took a picture of him.
Oh wow, that's
He was cool. And I got to fight with lightsabers.
Very, very well.
Yeah.
You gonna get no video of that?
It's on the special video on the Facebook page.
Okay.
The package video that I made of Baltimore Comic-Con. So if you guys want to see me fight with the lightsabers and my photo with Moon Knight, you can just go to the Geek Pass, what is that word? GEEKCASTER Facebook page and look for Baltimore Comic-Con.
I'm doing that right now. Oh, you know what? There's Rhode Island has something coming up too.
Time for another trip.
Yeah. While I'm looking for that, let me just bump this up so people. Rhode Island Convention Center, 2018, November 2nd to the 4th. So if you want to go to Rhode Island Comic Con, you can check that. You know what? Let's just see what the tickets look like for this. This is straight through Ticketmaster.com. Okay. Let's see. It's loading. Okay, so it's the Dunkin' Donut Center.
Sounds right.
That sounds about right.
They pretty much have everything there in Rhode Island.
Wow.
Yeah, I've been there a few times.
How was that center, the way it's set up?
It's not bad. If any of you have been to the Nassau Coliseum, it's pretty much like the same setup.
Okay.
And I've been to a couple of WWE house shows there, and it's not bad. And right across the street, actually, is the Hasbro building. So if you want to see how toys are made, you can probably get a tour there, if I'm not mistaken. Just go to their website.
And it's not too bad. As you can see, I put that up. It was $35 for a day pass. That's not bad at all. And for kids 6 to 12, $15. Now, usually when they say 6 to 12, that means anybody younger than that. They usually just let them in for free. So you guys might want to check that out. That's another opportunity to enjoy and be a part of the. Oh, I see you put the picture up.
Oh yeah.
Nice. Well played, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's cool.
I posted that picture everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yeah. My mom, She said, Harry, you already sent me this picture. And I said, yeah, but I didn't send you the high resolution version.
Oh my goodness. There it is again. There it is again, folks. That is great. So they gave you a physical copy and a digital? Or
No, I had to scan it.
okay.
Yeah.
And you weren't playing games with that. You scanned that really quick.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I did it today, actually.
Now,
Yeah.
what is this video? This animation you have up?
Oh, okay. So some of you know that I do animated short films on the side with my other side project for Harry Lion Comics. And the animation that I have up on the GEEKCASTER Facebook page is the sequel to a Moon Knight animation film I did. And this one is called Moon Knight Waterfall Returns. And it's about the return of Waterfall, and it's a villainess that I created who has the ability to touch water, and when she throws it at you, she can make you do whatever she wants.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I figure I put a little spin to that power, but she can't really make water out of her hands. She needs to hold water physically.
Wow.
But yeah, she's a very tough foe for Moon Knight, and Moon Knight this time will need the help of a certain superhero.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I'm not gonna say his name. Double shot. To help defeat Waterfall. So it's interesting. And also in that clip, you see Frenchie, who in the comic books is actually the original sidekick of Moon Knight.
All right. I'll wait. I'm gonna play the Baltimore. So you guys can get an idea of some of the coverage. But again, just go to GEEKCASTER on our Facebook, and you could check that out. So right now we're at a very interesting time because we've seen the rollout of a lot of successful Marvel, Netflix shows. Right now we're getting a little bit of a break,
Right.
which is good, from the Marvel movies that are kicking butt. But soon, before we turn, it's going to be Captain Marvel time.
But
Right.
there is a movie coming out this Friday.
Which one is? Oh,
Venom.
Venom. Yes. Well, that is that's anticipated as well. People
Yeah.
are looking forward to it. They're scared though, because they did so many, or should I say, took so many liberties.
Right.
You know, Spider-Man will not be a part of this film, which is the whole way that, you know, Venom came into be. First, it was a leech on Spider-Man, and then went to somebody else. So I don't know. I mean, are you looking forward to the film, or?
I mean, I'm looking forward to it. I think that Tom Hardy is going to do the character justice. I think Michelle Williams is going to bring her acting chops to the game. And I just think it's going to be a decent film. I feel as long as they don't try to overdo it with the dramatics and they just keep it a simple, fun film. I am kind of worried, though, as far as the rating. It's a PG-13 movie, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, I don't get that from the trailer. It looked like it was going to be very adult.
Yeah, well, in the trailers, they always show the things that may not be in the movie.
Okay.
But if they do, kind of go beyond the boundaries as far as, okay, well, in this scene that he's about to eat this guy's head off.
Mm-hmm.
Even if they don't show it, that's fine. But kind of show that Venom is a lethal person.
Right.
Like, he's not Care Bears,
Right. Wow.
It'll be fine. I think it'll be fine.
Oh, and when does Aquaman come out? Because all of a sudden, nobody's talking about that right now.
Well, all the things that's going on with DCEU, with Henry Cavill leaving, is that rumor true?
I do not know.
I'm going to look up.
I got that actually from you. Go to GeekCaster.com.
That's right. I totally forgot.
I got that from you, but
That's right.
Let's see. Well, what do you think let's just say it is true. I mean, what do you think I got that actually from you. Oh, see? That's a repeat from the live stream. Yeah, so, I mean, if that is the case, then what?
Yeah, it is true. So I don't know what you. So frankly, I feel they should start all over, because the fact that they tried to rush and try to compete with Marvel in the first place already took them out the game. You are your own identity, and you have to tell your own story. People will still come to the theaters and see you anyway. And with Cavill leaving, and with Ben Affleck still ups and downs as far as if he'll stay on, because at first they were talking about replacing Affleck. Now Affleck doesn't even know if he wants to stay anymore because of that. So,
but wait a minute, how can that happen? Because, I mean, Ben Affleck, he was working on a couple standalone Batman films. So if he dips out now...
Yeah, but yeah, this is for future projects.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. But aren't they all signed on for another Justice League?
They're all signed on for now, but anything could happen.
Wow. Wow.
I just feel if Aquaman does not do well, they should just start over. Wow. But when is Aquaman coming out?
That would be December 14th.
Okay.
At least in the UK. That's the date that I have for the UK release. Again, things can change. We've seen this many times where they push things back or they move things forward. I think releasing it in December is really smart, because with all the toys and Christmas coming, the holidays, I think that's a very smart move.
December 21st in the US.
Okay. So there you go. I think that'll be great, as long as they do. I have a couple problems. Like, for instance, you're an Aquaman. You don't need a bubble of air because you're Aquaman.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's some things in the trailer were like, unless they're trying to say that they can't speak, unless they have that bubble of air. But then you speak to fish without that bubble of air, so why wouldn't you be able to speak to each other without that bubble of air? So
I'm just so annoyed with this whole universe with DC that, yeah, moving on.
All right. Well, we're almost gone with our timing for. What's your social media, sir?
All right. So you can follow me on Instagram at BlueJayHJB. Actually, all across social media, you can find me at BlueJayHJB. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Cool. And you can find me at Michael7Michael on IG. So you can send me messages, like me, all that other follow, blah, 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 blah. But Michael, the number 7, Michael. And of course, go to GeekCaster on IG and on Facebook and GeekCaster.com. Continue to support. And you know what? We're gonna go to New York Comic Con, because I know there's gonna be information about the DC universe and the changes, the dates, what's coming up, so we can still hold on and have faith. And Marvel's going to continue to kick butt. And of course, they always talk about future DC animation, which is the best.
Yes.
And I'm sure we're going to get some first looks during New York Comic Con. Thank you so much for watching GeekCaster, and continue to enjoy the journey. I like that whole thing. You're giving them the Ray right there. All right, take care, folks.